Hello there guys, how are you? Nuno here once again. Greetings to all of you. Hope everyone is okay, the subscribers and all the audience that comes to this channel. So today, as you can see in the topic, it's regarding for all the tech savvies that want the latest and the greatest on their devices, okay, so their technology. In this case, I'm talking about iOS and Apple devices, okay, because that's what I have here on my ecosystem, and I will share with you my experience slash not rant, because I'm advised by Apple that I cannot go back after I upgrade, and that will be the topic. So guys, I'm an owner of talking about iOS and the iPad and also the iPhone, okay. I'm an owner of an iPad Air first generation, so it's about 2 years old, I believe, or two years old. I also own the first iPad that was launched, that is still on iOS 5, I believe. It's for the children to play, but I'm seeing in all these years that when you, and this is this is my mistake, but also I think Apple has a strategy that I don't like, but let me explain. I have here the iPad Air that was running iOS 8.4.1. I believe the iPad Air is still, a device fairly new, because after this one you have the iPad Air 2. So after the Apple event, Apple keynote, they still kept the iPad Air 2. I don't know if, and still the iPad Air, I believe. I'm running here now the public beta, the 9.1 beta 5. And guys, still looking at this, okay, now it's not, I don't know, but let me do this and you can check. No, all that's okay. So what do I mean with this? Let me check here. It's difficult to look at the camera and also to the iPad. I don't have anything open, but okay. What is my intent with this video, guys? What I have been noticing, and this is the iPhone 6, okay? I made a video for the guys that didn't watch why I trade my 5S for the 6. You can check that. That was my latest video, and that is an explanation for that. And okay, I have these two iOS devices, and as a tech savvy and I want always to be on the latest and the greatest, as I said on the beginning of the video. I make a big mistake, because I know, and that is a fact for older iDevices, that when you upgrade for newer iOS's, so from the 6 to the 7, the 7 to the 8 and everything, not the bugs, that 9 point something or 8 point something, no. When they launch, in fact, the new operating system for the iPad and iPhone, that in fact I make a huge mistake, because my devices became slower, and it's a big mess, because it's an investment. Of course, if you have a 4-year-old device like that, it's okay, it's okay to upgrade. It's slower and everything, and you have lots of new features. But regarding the features, in fact, my opinion, guys, what I intend to use on my devices are always the same apps, okay? So even if they make some upgrades and something new and everything, I tend to use, you know, and to see and to check, but I go back to the same things I used to use, okay, on my phone or my iPad. So going back and thinking now, for me, I think I should be bright enough and know how to stop, you know, when to stop, to make my devices still, you know, still on a working order, fluid, like Apple says the devices are and everything. But that's my fault. What's Apple's fault? You know, when you buy a device, the device is yours, correct? So you paid for that. You earn your money and you paid for that device. You want it. If you see that your device is not working correctly on the new upgrade, you should be able to download and install the previous operating system when everything was working fine, okay? Because I don't want every year to spend money on technology when I'm okay with what I have. So Apple should be, you know, should have that should be written. That should be, you know, you should be able to downgrade your device. But you cannot. You are stuck with that after you upgrade, okay? They have that small term for you to downgrade. It's so small that you don't have time to check everything. And when you want, in fact, and to go backwards, you can't. And you are stuck with that, okay? In this last keynote, they told that El Capitan, for example, and the iOS 9 should be polished, you know, and work very well in older devices. That's not the case for now, today. We are in October, today is the 13th or 14th of October of 2015. I don't know, and even if I'm running the beta, it's a beta on the iPad, okay, it's a 9.1. It's a little bit quicker, yes, I noticed that, but still there are lots of you know, and it's not a fluid thing like I was used to when I had iOS 8.4.1 on my original iPad Air. And even on the iPhone 6, that is 1 year, okay, it's still full of it's not fluid, you know, and there are lots and lots of things that they have to, you know, to put right. I'm sorry about the terms, as you know, I'm from Portugal, sometimes the English is not perfect, not sometimes, every time. And you know, this is in fact a situation that I don't agree. People should be able to return, like in the computer, okay? If I'm not okay with El Capitan, I can go back to Mavericks, or I can go back, I don't know what was the last one, Mavericks, and then what was the Smith. I can go back, okay? And nowadays, when I use my computer, and when I use the iPad, when I use the iPhone, there are features that were released in upgrades of iOS and OS 10 that I use, for example, the FaceTime, the AirDrop, and everything. And that's okay, that's things that I use. But you know, there are some things that they release in newer, like iOS 9. I'm checking the iOS 9 and comparing it to the iOS 8.4.1, and I don't see anything new. that I use, okay, things that I use. So I think from now on, and then there is another thing. If you are with older devices, with older software, I'm thinking my old iPad, in my original iPad for my children, when I want to download something or some game for them that they ask me, it requires a newer version of the iOS. So that's okay. That's okay. I understand that. To take advantage of something. But in fact, guys, and this is my honest opinion, think what you use on your devices. And when you see the brilliant keynote that nowadays it's not so brilliant as is used to be on the Steve Jobs era. When you look at that, your eyes become to shine. To shine. You want to install when it is coming, and afterwards you regret it, because the things that they told you, that everything is under the wood, and now on iOS 9 they told you everything. It's under the wood, and small tweaks and everything to keep your devices running smoothly and better. And honestly, and all the videos that compare iOS 8.4.1 to the iOS 9 and even to the iOS 9.1 beta 5, it's running slower, even on the iPhone 6 with one year old. Okay, even in the iPhone 6s, I hope this is in fact just the beginning of something new, okay, in further upgrades of the iOS 9. I hope my devices return to the original state that they were, but honestly, I don't think so, and I will tell you why. Why is this strategy happening? Because Apple wants you to buy, and if you are a tech enthusiast, you want the latest and the greatest, and then you feel frustrated with your device that you bought 1 year or 2 years ago with your hard-earned money, and you will buy a new one because you want speed. Okay, so addicted to speed, addicted to technology. And guys, I love technology, but in fact, I'm nowadays, and all this tech bubble with all these new things. Sorry. No scripts, no cuts. Let's go ahead and continue, and not losing my momentum. I think I was talking about buying a new device and the addiction to the latest and the greatest. But guys, I love money, but I want to, the money is for you to buy things, but also to keep something on your side, because you don't know life, and you don't know if 1 year or 2 years you need something for your health, for your kids, for your mother, your wife, for yourself. You don't know, okay? So I think Apple has enough money to, because of this, and I'm one of those. But I have a Mac Pro here, a cinema display, not a Thunderbolt display. I'm okay with that. I invested in a Mac Pro, and I'm okay with that. I think it's a device that it will be the last one, and I can upgrade my processor, and I can upgrade the RAM and everything. And on the newer devices, you cannot do anything. The iMac that they launched today or tomorrow or yesterday, you know, the 4K and the 5K one with prices that are absolutely, you know, they are overpriced for what they offer, you know, but that's their strategy. So guys, just a suggestion, and this video is to remind me myself when I watch it in you know, along the way, to remind myself on the next iOS 10 that they will release next year with the iPhone 7, to remind myself that you know, I shouldn't upgrade and think if their new features are worth for what I use my devices day to day. Guys, from now that is all. I hope you appreciate this video, and just to tell you that I will really release on a regular basis some videos, because you know, sometimes I tend to skip 1 month and 2 months and 3 months, and I have to thank you, all my subscribers that kept your subscription in this channel. So if you like the video, go ahead, put your thumbs up. If you didn't, put your thumbs down. That's life, as I always tell, and all the best to you all, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye.